Hi everyone, it's your girl Tina Alicia. Welcome back to my channel. From today's video title, you already know what today's video is all about. It's all about shrinkage. What to do about shrinkage, everything you need to know about shrinkage. If you are new to my channel, do click on that subscribe button, turn on your post notifications, get notified anytime I upload a new video. To the topic of shrinkage, a lot of women detest shrinkage. Yes, they hate shrinkage. Most women don't even wash their hair because of shrinkage, but shrinkage is not a bad thing. Yes, a lot of people think shrinkage is bad. Some people ask like, why is my hair shrinking? Is it normal? Yes, it is normal. Anytime your hair comes in contact with water, your hair tends to shrink while it's drying, like while it's trying to dry. So yes, it is normal. If your hair doesn't shrink, then you probably have like damaged cuticles or heat damage, or something has actually damaged your hair. Shrinkage is very predominant in people with type 4C hair. That hair type is very kinky and it's very tightly coiled. Whenever your hair dries, it keeps on going back up. If you have type 4 hair, A, B, C type of hair, your hair is going to experience more shrinkage compared to someone who has a type 3 hair or a type 2 hair or just straight hair. Before I go into the tips on how to reduce shrinkage, I just want to let this out. You can never stop your hair from shrinking. Shrinkage is inevitable, okay? You can't stop it. It's something that would occur once your hair is in contact with water or moisture or liquid. So you can't stop your hair permanently from shrinking. So the only thing you can do is just to reduce how much your hair actually shrinks. And the only thing that can actually prevent your hair from shrinking so much is stretching your hair. You have to do this before your hair dries. A very big disadvantage of shrinkage, and why I know most people hate it, is because when your hair shrinks, it tends to tangle up, knot up, and all sorts of things you don't like on your hair, especially if you have high porous hair or hair that is very prone to tangles and knots. So I'll be focusing this video on the 4 major points at which your hair actually shrinks and reason why it's actually shrinking. The first part is going to be washing your hair. The second part is going to be when you're done washing your hair or when you just moisturize your hair. The third part is how humidity plays a role in shrinkage. The fourth part is going to be how your products actually make your hair even shrink the more. The best way to wash your hair to actually reduce shrinkage is putting your hair in a style, like a twist or a plait. When you put your hair in a twist or a plait, especially in a plait, you've limited the movement of your hair. Like your hair can't move, it can't really expand then shrink. It does it, but not compared to when you let your hair out and your hair is free. So yes, washing your hair in twist or plait is beneficial for your hair. I'm going to be showing you a video clip of how I wash my hair in a twist. So I already put my hair in a PREPOO and I detangled it and put it up in a twist, a very loose twist at that. Do not use your fingernails to wash your scalp, to scrub it. Don't do that. It's going to only give you sores and pains. Just gently massage it and scrub it gently, and make sure that your twists are loose. Don't make tight twists so your hand can actually go in beneath, like go under it, and you'll be able to assess your scalp and wash it. When I'm done washing my hair and everything I'm going to be doing for my wash day, I go straight to do this to my hair. Like I roll the twist up together, then tuck it in, then pin it down to make sure that when my hair dries, that my hair is still stretched, because even if it's in a twist like this, your hair will still shrink up a little, but not that much. So this is just to make sure that my hair is not going to be so shrunken. So the second part of this video, I'm going to be showing you how to stretch your hair, especially if you didn't wash your hair in a twist and you just moisturized your hair and you really need a stretch. So the first one I'm going to be doing is the Bantu knots. Yes, there are 2 methods which I do my Bantu knots to give me this full look and also definition. So this is the first method. This is literally the method most people use, but I have a second method which I just twist my hair and then I roll it in. This is very nice to give you definition and also to give you a full look. If you want a very detailed video of how I do my Bantu knot for definition and curl, you can leave a comment in the comment section telling me that you want me to do that video, and I'll do that for you straight up. So the third one is using flexi rods. A lot of people don't actually use this, but I do sometimes, not every time. But if you want to get definition, don't do it like this. Your hair won't dry if you just roll it this way. It won't. This is how you do it for it to dry, to make sure your hair evenly dries. You have to spread all your hair out on the flexi rod to make sure your hair evenly dries, and also this would help give it definition and a stretched look when your hair dries in this. So yes, this is how to do it. I'm going to be, securing the roots and the ends to make sure it doesn't lose. I'm just going to be going one more step to show you how it's done. Yes, so this is how to do a flexi rod, and this is my favorite because it gives me this spiral and curly finished look. This next style is a very, very lovely style, a flat twist, but most people don't know how to flat twist. I'm not really going to be showing it that much, but it's just like twisting rather than doing a normal cornrow. If you want me to do a very detailed video on flat twisting, just leave it down in the comment below, okay, in the comment section. For the sake of my hair and not over manipulating it, I am not going to be doing all these styles all over my head because I'm actually doing this in the same day, so I don't want to go around and keep on doing these styles and manipulating my hair that much. So I'm just going to be showing just one example of each style for you to get an idea of what I do. At the end, I just pin it down to make sure it stays like that. So this next style is the banding method, okay? This is very, very nice to do once you're just done washing your hair. It helps to give a very stretched look, and it's very nice for you to leave your hair once you're done washing it in this position to make sure it dries and it stays stretched. And you can also use this method like if you did a twist out or any curl style and you don't want to retwist it, you can just put your hair using this banding method for it to just be together, then the next morning you lose it. The next one is the normal basic plaits. Yes, everybody actually knows this and does this. This gives a very, very, very stretched look once your hair is dry. As you can see, my hair is even almost dry because I'm actually manipulating it. The next one is the twist. Yes, this is a very, very easy one for everyone to do, but the smaller you do the twisting, the better for you. Always twirl the ends of your hair once you're done twisting. This next one is the African threading. Okay, this is African threading. This can also be done once you just done washing your hair, you didn't wash your hair in twist. Yes, or once you are done moisturizing your hair and you don't want to do anything on your hair, to give yourself any curl definition. Probably you're going to do an afro or a puff or anything actually that doesn't require that much definition. The third part of this video is humidity. Like an environment where the atmosphere is so saturated with moisture, you're going to experience that when you go out with your hair in a big fro or in a twist out or in a style that's supposed to be this full, literally you might come back looking like you have a low cut. So yes, humidity plays a role in your hair. Once you step out of your house and you go outside, your hair is interacting with its atmosphere, be it a sunny and dry weather or a very rainy and humid environment. And this will bring up the fourth part of this video, which is humectants. A humectant is something that attracts moisture into your hair. It brings in moisture into your hair by raising the cuticle, like the cuticle layers of your hair, to actually allow that moisture to come in. How does this affect your hair? When you use styling products or gels or anything at all that has a great deal of humectants in it, especially when the humectants are the base, your hair might react to it. This may not be the case for everybody, but especially for people with high porous hair. When you use humectants and leave it on your hair is already porous. Your hair is not going to hold on to styles and moisture. If you notice that you go out with a big fro and you come back with your hair all shrunken up, try and look at your product. Maybe you're using a product that is really concentrated with humectants. Okay, I'm not saying you should stay away from humectants. These are little things that you need to consider. This might be adding to your hair actually absorbing more water from the atmosphere. How do you avoid going out and not coming back with a teeny mini afro? When you're styling your hair and doing all sorts of things on your hair, to get that big puff, twist out or braid out, to get that full look, try as much as possible to use sealants, either sealing oils or sealing butters, anyone your hair actually prefers. Add a little bit extra to make sure that you create that barrier, that film, like a coating on your hair, to reduce the amount of moisture that would go into your hair. Your hair will still try to get moisture. It's just how your hair is. It's left to you to try and fight it. It's left to you to try and reduce the amount of moisture that might get into your hair. Make sure you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you are not yet subscribed, and click on that notification bell to turn on your post notifications. I still remain your girl Tina Olise and your #1 natural hair educator. I'll see you in my next video.